In the chaotic and unpredictable dance of life, we often find ourselves at crossroads, unsure of which path to take, uncertain of the consequences of our actions. And yet, it is not always the situation itself that confounds us, but how we perceive it. Imagine standing before a battle, an intense negotiation, or even a simple conversation with someone. Your mind races and your body tenses as you prepare to make a move. What guides your choices in these moments? What shapes your reality and your decisions? The 17th century swordsman and strategist Miyamoto Musashi, author of the Book of Five Rings, a work revered for its insight into martial arts and strategy, understood something profound: that perception is everything. What we see, how we interpret the world, and how we respond to it are the foundations upon which our actions are built. Musashi's philosophy of perception goes beyond the battlefield. It provides a roadmap for living a deliberate and mindful life, where each decision is made with clarity and awareness. It is through perception, he teaches us, that we shape our reality and navigate the complexities of existence. In this essay, we'll explore Musashi's teachings on perception, examining how our inner world colors our view of reality, and how, through mindfulness and awareness, we can improve our decision-making and influence the course of our lives. This isn't just about martial arts. Musashi's insights are deeply relevant in every area of life, from relationships to career choices to personal growth. Welcome to the unfolding journey. If you're passionate about self-improvement, philosophy, and the timeless wisdom of the great minds who have shaped our world, you're in the right place. Here we dive deep into ancient teachings, modern wisdom, and everything in between, exploring how we can apply these insights to live more intentional and fulfilled lives. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Now, let's begin our exploration of Musashi's philosophy of perception and how it shapes our decisions. Perception and the nature of reality. Miyamoto Musashi's understanding of perception begins with the idea that reality, as we experience it, is not a fixed and objective truth. Instead, reality is shaped by how we perceive the world around us. In his time as a wandering swordsman, Musashi would have known well that no two opponents would see the same situation the same way. In a duel, one's perception of the battlefield, the environment, the opponent, and the timing could mean the difference between life and death. In the Book of Five Rings, Musashi speaks of the importance of seeing things as they are, without letting bias, emotion, or preconception cloud one's judgment. This philosophy is rooted in a Zen-like awareness, where the practitioner of any art, whether martial, intellectual, or creative, cultivates an ability to perceive the world with clarity. The clearer we see, the better we are able to respond to the changing circumstances around us. For Musashi, perception was not just about the external world but also about internal clarity. He believed that by mastering one's own mind and emotions, a warrior could perceive the true nature of any challenge. You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain, he wrote, acknowledging that perception could lead to multiple interpretations of any given situation. What one person saw as a disadvantage, another might see as an opportunity. Thus, Musashi's approach to perception emphasizes flexibility, adaptability, and, most importantly, awareness. The role of mindfulness in perception. Central to Musashi's philosophy is the practice of mindfulness, an awareness that allows us to tune into the present moment. By developing mindfulness, Musashi believed that one could not only improve their perception of external events, but also of their inner reactions. Mindfulness is what enables us to see through the noise of daily life and focus on what truly matters. It is about perceiving each moment with full attention, without judgment or distraction. Musashi's own practice of mindfulness was not just about focusing on the physical realm but also on the inner terrain of thought and emotion. He understood that our perceptions are often colored by our mental state. Fear, anger, and doubt can distort the way we see things. For instance, when faced with an adversary, fear might make us perceive them as more formidable than they truly are, or it might cause us to miss subtle openings for victory. On the other hand, calmness and clarity can open up a vast field of possibilities, allowing us to respond effectively to any challenge. This is why Musashi often emphasized the importance of controlling the mind. He said, "When you are experiencing intense emotion, your perception becomes clouded, and your actions may not reflect the truth of the situation. By cultivating mindfulness, we can quiet the mind, strip away unnecessary distractions, and open ourselves to seeing things as they truly are." Perception and decision-making. In Musashi's worldview, perception and decision-making are inseparable. What we perceive, whether accurately or not, determines how we act. When we misinterpret a situation, we risk making poor decisions. In the martial arts, this could mean the difference between victory and defeat. In everyday life, it can lead to missed opportunities, conflicts, or regret. Musashi's teachings offer us valuable lessons for improving our decision-making. He advocated for a calm, detached approach to decision-making, one that involves taking a step back, assessing the situation with clear eyes and considering multiple perspectives. His approach to decision-making was strategic, calculated, and objective, rooted in a profound awareness of both the situation at hand and one's own emotions. This does not mean that Musashi was advocating for cold, detached decision-making in the absence of feeling. Rather, he believed that one's emotions should not control perception. The wise decision-maker, according to Musashi, is one who can see beyond emotion and impulse. This requires an understanding of both the external world and the internal landscape of thought and feeling. One of Musashi's most famous teachings was his concept of no mind or mushin. This state of mind is not one of emptiness or detachment, but of perfect clarity, where the mind is free from unnecessary thoughts, distractions, or preconceived ideas. In this state, perception becomes clear and pure, allowing the practitioner to respond to a situation in the most appropriate and effective way. The influence of perception on our relationships. Perception does not only shape how we view the world in relation to our goals, it also shapes how we interact with others. In his writings, Musashi was deeply concerned with understanding his opponents. His approach to martial strategy involved an acute sensitivity to the intentions, body language, and emotional states of others. He was not merely focused on his own movements, but on the psychological game of understanding how others saw him, and how he could shift their perception to his advantage. In everyday life, this idea translates into the importance of empathy and awareness in our relationships. How we perceive others, and how we are perceived by them, shapes the nature of our interactions. By sharpening our perception of others' thoughts, feelings, and motivations, we can build stronger, more harmonious relationships, whether in business, friendship, or love. Just as Musashi observed his opponents, we too must observe those around us with careful attention, not merely to gain an advantage, but to understand their needs, perspectives, and desires. This understanding can lead to better communication, deeper connection, and more fruitful collaborations. Miyamoto Musashi's philosophy of perception is a timeless reminder that the way we perceive the world shapes the world we experience. Through mindfulness, awareness, and clarity of mind, we can improve both our external and internal realities. Musashi taught us that perception is not just about seeing things as they are, but about seeing beyond the veil of illusion created by our emotions, biases, and preconceived notions. When we learn to cultivate clear, open perception, we are better equipped to navigate the challenges of life, whether in moments of crisis or in the daily decisions that shape our futures. By understanding and controlling our perception, we can improve our decision-making, foster better relationships, and live with greater purpose. As we journey through life, let us remember Musashi's words: "You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. There are many ways to perceive a situation, and with each perception comes a different path. The power lies in our ability to see with clarity, choose with intention, and act with wisdom." Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into Musashi's philosophy of perception. We hope that this exploration has inspired you to sharpen your own perception and become more mindful in your decisions. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share with those who might benefit. And of course, subscribe to The Unfolding Journey for more wisdom, insights, and practical advice on how to live a more intentional life. Until next time, stay present, stay aware, and keep unfolding.